Hi, my name is Amit. I'm here with Simone and we're going to do the hip circles prep, which actually some schools will just call the hip circles, but we're going to show a hip circles prep, and on another clip we're going to show what Bazi, Body Art and Science, would call hip circles. So, Simone, can I get you to come a little forward on the mat and feet this, contrary, feet this way. Good. Now, I'm going to get you to sit up, okay? And I'm actually going to go behind and support Simone, support her hands, so she can show you the exercise. And it's not going to be too difficult, and then I'm going to let her try without me. Okay? So originally, you would have mats that have poles, and then the hands will be a little bit wider, and the hands will be holding a pole. So I'm just going to put my hands here, and you can grab hold around me if you want. Yeah, and it will give you stability. You're going to stretch the legs up, good, and you do a corkscrew-like movement. So you take the legs over, and then you take them around, good. And if you need to take the hands further back, then do it. Just do what is more comfortable. Okay, let me show you actually. I'm going to take you a little further back, if possible. That's it. And this will make it even more comfortable, right? Yeah. Now, when you do this, the movement should be from the pelvis and the spine. So you don't want to feel like the legs are a weight that pulls on the back, but you want to feel that you are moving the pelvis and the spine around. Last one. Good. And bend your knees to your chest and rest. Okay? So this exercise is a very difficult exercise, but if you think about where it comes from, and let me just demonstrate myself for a second, it comes from any rotational movement type exercise, or it's very similar to the corkscrew, but we take it to the upright position. Okay, so in exactly the same way, you want to make sure that you initiate the movement from the pelvis and the spine, and watch here that it doesn't pull on your spine in this way, but that you really draw the pelvis into the spine, and you lift and you move it around from the core of the body. Okay? So, shall we try to do it without my support now? Okay, now, some people would actually prefer to take this position as a start position and try it here. You can try it at home. Let's do a couple in this position. And over. Very good. Now lift up on your hands and reach the arms as far back as you can. Again, by shifting the weight over towards the upper body, it becomes easier. Good. Let me just hold your legs. Now bring your hands closer. That would make it more difficult. So you go over and round. And you can see it more difficult. Why don't you rest the legs for a moment? Okay, so you have the option of leaning the whole weight of the upper body down into the elbows, and it helps you curl the pelvis into you. Or you can lift up, but keep the hands further back. And again, that would be easier if you have something to grab hold of, or you can take the hands a little bit wider. It will allow you to feel more stable in the upper body. Or if you bring the hands closer to you, it basically feels like the legs become heavier, and then it makes it more difficult to control the pelvis. And let's just zoom into the pelvis for a second and just see the difference. Okay, if we circle the legs around, this would be a good one. And then let's allow the pelvis to come away. That's it, and the lower back to arch away. That's going to create a lot of strain, and bend your knees into the back. Okay. So it's relatively a simple idea, but quite difficult to perform. The hip circles, or the hip circles prep.